Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So for this opportunity, I'm gonna answer 6 questions from my lecture from Mr. Fitri. And before I answer the question, let me introduce myself. My name is Anita Mukti Ramadhan. My student number is A3 2017 0242. I am coming from E-class in drama class. So without any further ado, let's get to the answering the question. Okay, the first question from 9 Drama Project. The question is why Hedda Gabler is an important play. So I think personally, this is important to watch because the story will make you curious with the next part from this story, and this makes it makes the audience feel so interesting after watch this story. I think personally, because the story is very complicated, so you have watched this story from the first part until the last, until finish the story. So you have to watch this story until finish, because this is very complicated, and when you not watch until finish, you can't know what the correlation between the first part and then the last part from the story. I think that's from my personal opinion. Okay, let's go to another question. Okay, the second question from 10 Drama Project. So the question is, what is your personal opinion about the Dollhouse play? So personally, my opinion is this story so interesting and give a good lesson for a woman, like feminism. My opinion, based on my opinion, because in this story the woman also have a choice, have a chance to make their life better than before. And when the woman feels surprised about a bad thing, they have to fight them and finish the problem. And when the freedom of the woman, or the freedom of the woman taken by another human, they have to take it again from another human, because a woman also human, so they have a human right. They have a choice for speak, for do what they want. So thank you, that's enough. Let's go to another question. The third question from 11 Drama Project. So the question is, what is the moral message of cosplay? So I think personally, the moral message from this story is when you always do badness, so in the future your badness will uncovered as soon as possible. So I think you have to always do a good thing for your society, for your environment, for many people, every time, not only when you meet with them, because as soon as possible in the future, if you always cover your badness, your bad thing, your bad habitual, your bad habit, so it will uncovered in the future. So you have to always go do a good thing every time in your life. If you have, if you still have, if you still live in this world. Okay, next to another question. Okay, the fourth question from 12 Drama Project. So the question is, what do you think the most interesting part in the enemy of people play? So I think personally, the most interesting part is when the doctor still survives, still uh, stand what his choice about what he believed, even though the society not support him, and the society contract with the belief of the doctor, but the doctor still survive and stand with what his belief. So it's still a belief that the water, there is a bacteria inside the water, but the society not believe what the doctor said about the water, but the doctor still commit, still stand with his choice. Maybe that's the most interesting part, personally me, in the enemy of a people. Next to another question. Okay, the fifth question from 13 Drama Project. So the question is, what moral value do you think personally in the lady from the sibling? So I think the moral value from this story is you have to loyal and respect your partner life after you have choose them. So no matter what happened in your family with your partner life, you have to finish the problem together. You have to respect each other, and we can take the lesson from this story, from the couple of the doctor and the woman called Nora. So we can take the lesson from them. So the wife still have loyal with her husband, even though her husband lived for a long time, and also the husband still respect and appreciate the wife, his wife, by give a choice, give a change for the wife to choose who the man she love and she like, and finally the woman still chose the husband, and they are live ever after. So no matter what happened in your family, with your partner, with your couple, you have to finish and do it together. That's for me, from moral value I take. Thank you. Next to another question. Okay, the last question is from 14 Drama Project. The question is, what is the moral message from the enemy of the people play? So I think personally, the moral message from this story is, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, if the utterance is good, and then your work is kindness, and benefit, have a benefit from many people, so you have tell the truth, so you have your kindness, even your society, in your brotherhood, in your environment not accept what you give, and refuse what you do, you have to be patient, you have to survive, because like in Indonesian language, katakanlah walaupun itu pahit, so you have to hold on that principle in your life. So you have to survive about the trends, because we live in this world. Not everyone will like you, so you have to accept it and you have to survive to live in this world. Thank you. Maybe that's all from me. That's all my answer from all question. Thank you and see you on the next video.